Good boy. All right. Let's get some light going. All right, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we got something a bit interesting. A company named Handing actually reached out to me and said, hey, we really like the way you fish, we like the way you present techniques, and we like the way you show off lures. And pretty much they were interested in sending me some free lures for me to try out here on the channel and show off for you guys, as well as just talk about and show in depth. So we actually got that package here. And yeah, I'm excited to dig into this, guys, and show y'all some of the baits that they have. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I figured, why not? Alright, and first up out of the package, we have a 3-pack of their lipless crankbaits. These look quite nice, actually. I like the color patterns on them, as well as it says here that they come with must-add hooks, so it's a nice premium hook right there. Let's see if we can get them out of the package and show you guys. There we go. So this right here is their 3/8 ounce size. They actually have a size that's bigger and then another size that's bigger than that, but I just wanted to go with something that's a bit more downsized right here, and I think it looks quite nice actually. This is going to work really well inside of like small ponds and stuff like that, as well as creeks and rivers. And then right here we have like a purple bodied one eating a darker, more green olive kind of little bait fish, but I think that looks quite nice actually. I like the color purple. That's one of my favorite colors. You guys know that on the channel. And chartreuse as well. So both of those little lipless crankbaits look really nice, but they also give you a natural colored pattern if you're just looking for something a little bit more clear water. Match the hatch. Obviously, that's going to be key when you're throwing a lipless. Bentley, you okay, buddy? You good? Ooh! Just trying to get these baits in the package. Their hooks are pretty sharp, actually. I'm not going to lie. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed by these little lipless crankbaits. I'm really excited to try them as well. I just thought it'd be interesting to throw something that's a bit more downsized, something that people aren't actually throwing all the time. Maybe I could trigger some more strikes with it. Who knows, but it's going to be a lot of fun to try that out. Next up, we got these huge magnum-sized ploppers. I saw these and I just thought, wow, this is going to be really interesting to throw. You could probably catch muskie on these. Actually, not even probably. I'd have to say definitely, because they're just massive. They come with 1/0 hooks. And then it comes with a 3-pack, just like the other lipless crankbaits. It's pretty cool. So everything that you order from Handing Baits actually comes with a 3-pack. Let's just get these out of the package and show y'all as well. The first color up is this white body with the green kind of head there. Really nice looking bait actually. And one cool thing to note about them also is that they have these double style plopping blades, so it's probably going to create more sound, create more turbulence on the water, as well as maybe call fish in from a further distance. It's pretty cool. And again, the pattern of it being a bigger fish eating a smaller fish, although this looks like a crocodile head eating a fish, so I don't know, it looks awesome though. The next color is like a bluegill style color. It's got some blue on the side there, then it's got that chartreuse head at the point. Very nice looking bait. Again, the double plopping blade, going to create a lot of sound, probably a lot faster. And then lastly, for color number 3, it's again almost like a bluegill color, but it's got the red there at the bottom. It's like an orangish red actually, but really nice color there. It's definitely going to represent more of a bluegill. This right here is probably going to be like dirtier water, and then this is going to be more white shad based situation. So it would be cool if they actually had a black color in here. I'm not going to lie, I wish one of these was like a darker color or a black, but still very nice baits. And like I said, again, you could probably fish for other species with these. And it comes with all the statistics and all the information that you need on the side. So it'll tell you that these are 120 millimeter baits, 4.7 inch, and they also weigh 29 grams or approximately like 1 ounce. So next up, ooh, I'm excited for this one. This looks pretty interesting. It's these 5.5 sized swim bait crankbaits. Here, I'll show you guys before I take them out of the package so they don't spill everywhere. That looks pretty interesting. And they got a few different colors in here that's actually mixing it up, so that's going to be nice. We got this right here is a white and then chartreuse belly kind of swim bait. And the bend on these are actually not too bad, so I definitely could see these really cranking down there and actually having a really nice S-like motion. So that's really what you want whenever you're throwing a swim bait. Also, they definitely feel weighted, so it's not like a cheap kind of plastic where you're holding it. It feels like I'm going to throw this, it's going to crack if I hit it up against a wall. It's got a hard tail there at the end. I'm not sure approximately how deep it'll go, but it dives at least I mean, it's probably like a slow sink swim bait if I had to guess, so it's probably going to just dive as far as you're going to let it sink, as well as the weight of it is 1.3 ounces, so you could throw this on your standard bass rod, or if you had something that's a little bit for downsized swim baits, this would be perfect. Another color in the lineup, they have an all white. This actually looks really nice. It looks almost like a gizzard shad or just a large baitfish profile. And then lastly, I'm glad that they threw this color in there. It is a darker matted style bluegill color with the orange spray on the belly. And lastly, we got their little blade bait right here, which looks amazing. Actually, I love the color patterns on them. I love the style. And here, you know what? It's gonna be kind of tough to get these out, so just bear with me. This one right here has like a little striped bass kind of pattern. This looks awesome, actually. And then just to show you some of the other color profiles, they almost have like a couple baitfish kind of representations here, just like a straight chrome, and then this one's going to be a bit more of like a, I don't know, minnow kind of style representation. Down here they're going to have a bluegill pattern, and then this right here is like a baby rainbow trout, which actually looks awesome. Here, I'll see if I can take that out and show you all that one as well. I hope you guys can see this. It's literally a tiny little baby rainbow trout. So this is going to actually be perfect in areas where maybe they're stalking fish and stuff like that. I can actually throw them out there, maybe convince a bass to want to eat him. I don't know. It would be nuts though. Perfect in little rivers, streams, creeks, ponds, you name it. You could probably throw these guys at a lake as well if you know where there's some crappie, at a brush pile, some bluegill. Yeah, I really like the profile on these. And again, they're kind of more downsized. Something that I don't have in my arsenal, something that I haven't fished with before on the channel. So it'll be something that's new for us. New experiences on the channel makes things more fun. I don't know, you guys see where I'm going with this, but I'm really excited to get these guys out of the package and on the water. So let's make sure we get everything dialed in, figured out what rods and reels we need to take. Big shout out to Handing Baits for sending me all this stuff. I really appreciate it. Also, it's going to be a whole bunch of fun just throwing them and seeing what kind of big fish we can reel in at a few of these local ponds. So anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get straight to it. What I'll probably do is I'll just rotate the pond pretty quickly with all 4 baits, and I'll probably come out maybe 3 different days so that way I can kind of give this bait and every other bait a fair opportunity, just because I feel like conditions change. So I'm not going to spend too long in one spot unless we're catching fish. If anything hits this, I'm going to be stoked, just because I know that it's a huge bait to be throwing in this pond. So if something hits it, it might be a big fish. It's really nice on that start and stop kind of motion. I really do feel like both of those blades catch the water and pretty much stop it on a dime. I mean, it swims good, it tracks straight. I just think the size might be a bit too big for this pond. I almost want to throw this for like a smaller muskie or something like that, or pike. All right guys, next up we're going to toss around the old lipless crank. And to keep things fair, I'm just going to rotate the same way that I went with the topwater prop bait. I'm not going to lie, I like the feeling of this lipless. Nice finesse profile, still casts pretty far. There we go. What did we just catch? Is that a crappie? No way. Did we just catch a crappie on this bait? Bro. Okay, crappie catch and cook. Let's go. Bro, it's a crappie. Crappie. Thanks for the fight, buddy. Not what we were expecting. All right, guys, well, we got one on this guy here at the pond. I don't want to sit on one bait for too long. That was cool that it actually got us a crappie. I'm going to switch up to the blade bait, and then for the grand finale, we'll fish the swim bait. All right, Take the old blade bait out. Chuck him around for about 10-15. Oh, it's got a nice vibration to it. It may not be cold enough for this guy. Tough day, guys. There's a lot of anglers out here and nobody's catching anything. All right, for the grand finale, the moment we've all been waiting for, the big old swim bait. Feels nice and heavy. It's right there on top of the water.
Oh, it's just a fish right there.
Huh?
Is that you or is that the fish?
Did you just ask if, yeah, that's funny. No, that's me. So it looks that real, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was a fish.
Yeah, it does swim pretty nice. Bentley. Oh no. It's not a real fish, buddy. I wonder if it sinks, floats, or suspends. Let's find out. Okay. I'm just gonna literally plop it in the water. Oh, it's a slow sink. Cool. So technically I could get it down however deep I wanted, and then you retrieve it. So if I was to make a cast and start retrieving pretty quickly, it stays high. Oh, okay. Problem is it swims straight if you slow creep it like this. All right. Here's the thing, I haven't even seen like a follow. Typically when you throw a swim bait, you get followed in. Anyways, we're gonna make our way over to pond number 2. All right, guys. We are at spot number 2, which I'm sure y'all are familiar with. We're about to do some fishing real quick. I'll probably start out with the exact same bait that I started with at the pond over there, and then we'll just rotate our way through them. Let's get to fishing. I'm gonna swing around probably this end of the pond. I know there's quite a bit of topwater activity that happens over here anyways, and then like I did over there, just 10 to 15 minutes of fishing each bait. Hopefully we get a bite. Bro, yo, he missed it. What just happened? That was the best cast I could have possibly made in that corner, and he missed it? I knew if I made that cast, I'd get bit. Go ahead and switch up. Next up, the lipless crankbait. I do have some confidence in this guy after catching the crappie. Snag. Got it back. Let's go. Oh, and we got a fish off of that. Yo. What? That actually worked? He's so tiny though. Wait. Chill. What the heck? The M1 produces again. Get him right back. So far, this little lipless has caught us a crappie and a little bass. Now, let's go switch up to the blade bait. Alrighty, the old blade bait. Moving to the last bait. Alright, next up, the old lipless. Went ahead and switched up all of the colors on the baits. Going with the all chartreuse little lipless. Woo, there's a hole there. Almost just ate it. There we go. Little tiny guy. Oh, about to lose him, bro. Chill. Nah. But we'll take what we can get, man. All right, let's get the release on this guy.
Thanks for biting, buddy.
All right, guys, we are back at the local pond, and we're gonna do one more day of fishing with the Handing M1 baits. I really want to give them a fair opportunity at catching some fish, and it's a beautiful day. We've had some cold fronts, so I feel like the blade bait could work. I feel like the topwater prop bait could work. I feel like we could even maybe get a bite on the swim bait if we're lucky. I'm not gonna throw around the lipless just because I know it works, so I just feel like I'd be kind of beating a dead horse there, but yeah. Without further ado, guys, let's get on this water and let's catch some fish. We're gonna start out throwing the blade bait. Got this chrome and blue one tied up. This thing looks sweet. On a cold sunny day, I feel like this will definitely work. It's pretty cold out here, I'm not gonna lie. It's also pretty windy. That water is freezing cold. I can feel it. My blade bait is literally, feels like an ice cube. I think this blade bait looks really nice in the water. Surprised that we haven't gotten any bites on it yet. There we go. I just had to talk about it. As always. Feels like a nice one too. Wow. On cue. It's like he heard me. Nice. Right in the snoot too on that blade bait. I really had a feeling it would work. Get this fella released. Kind of got him good there with the mustad. There we go. Nice little fish catch. Right on cue. All right, well that was quick. Honestly, we've only been out here for about 10 minutes. See if we can get another one. See, I knew it would work, man. When I picked this blade bait up, it was just my favorite color of the bunch, and I see these tiny little minnows and bait fish, as well as we've gotten 2 or 3 cold fronts now overnight, so I just knew that this water had to be cold. There's small tiny bait fish, and oh, we just got another bite right there. I think I just got a cast far out there. I don't think they're up on the bank whatsoever. I wonder if the warmer the blade bait is, the fish will think it's more realistic. You know what I mean? Because right now it's the same temperature as the water, but once I change it by doing that, makes the blade bait warmer and they think it's alive. I don't know. So we gotta let that guy sink. Boom. Jig it up off the bottom, give it a little boom boom. Yep. Yep. That's the move. That's the move right there. Oh, wow. Wow. That's a nice fish, guys. On the blade bait. Keep your mouth open, don't jump. Ah, we got him. Nice, guys. Nice little chunky monkey on the blade bait. Oh man, this guy's definitely like 2-3 pounder maybe. Get this. Barely had him skin hooked. OMG. Let's get the scale on. All right, 0 0. Just like I said, 2 and some change. 2.3 pounder. Boom, 2 3. All right, let's get this guy released real quick. There we go. Well, blade bait is definitely the move today. There's no question about it. I'm glad we got that guy released. He kind of got tangled up some of the grass and sticks there. It looked like he was lifeless for a second. I was worried, but yeah, probably should be more ready with the scale. That's my fault. Let's see if we can keep catching them. Honestly, I think that jigging method, just casting it out there deep, jig it a couple times off the bottom, and then a steady retrieve is really going to draw those fish in to eat, but they want it. that's for sure. Yo, I swear, these fish are not paid actors. Oh, what just happened? I just did a backwards cast. Yeah, I did. I just performed the old backwards cast. That was nuts. Almost caught up begging. One thing that's cool about a blade bait is you can just go wham and just smack it into the water. Clean it off, basically. I don't know, I guess we hit that first bass with the GTA cheat code because I hit him with that up, inside and just freaking caught him. Listen, if that guy will eat and the first guy will eat, then I promise there's gonna be more. There's another one. Bro, this is really the move right now. Straight up, this is just the move. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh, he inhaled it. He actually inhaled this one. I can't thumb this guy. He's got it so far down. So far down. Every 10 minutes we're getting a fish with this blade bait. This is incredible. Some of the best fishing I've had, honestly, in a long time. Let me get this guy unhooked real quick. He's still swimming around right here. That's hilarious. I mean, gosh dang. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know what I mean? Let's keep throwing it. All right, guys, we're back here in the Bass Labs for a quick post-fishing review of the baits that we were just throwing around. And honestly, I'm pretty impressed. I gotta hand it to Handing. These baits right here actually caught some fish, especially that armor blade bait was really impressive with how many bass it pulled in there at the end. But lipless crankbait also worked pretty good. And then we have the swim bait and topwater prop bait, which unfortunately we didn't catch any fish on in this video. But I think I'll probably keep a few in the arsenal just to throw around on the channel. And who knows, we might catch a bigger fish later on. But what I'd really like to do is a giveaway for you guys. So make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. That'll enter y'all in the giveaway. And if this video gets 100 likes, I'll make sure I package up a whole bunch of these baits, go to my local post office, and send them out to one of my lucky subscribers. I really appreciate you guys, and it's just a quick way of me saying thanks. But let's do some quick searches online to see how much these baits really cost directly from Handing. So let's go to handingfishing.com. Let's go to their lures. If you aren't aware, they have rods, reels, and lines, and a bunch of other stuff you can check out. But just kind of going into some of the lures here, they have some other segmented swim baits, some without the tongue, some with multiple segments, some with less. And they've got the lipless crankbaits, of course, the ploppers, the blade baits, and then the tongue swim baits that we were throwing around. For the tongue swim baits and for the topwater prop baits, so these two guys right here, for the 3-pack, typically retails at $22.99, but they have them on sale for $10.30 right now. So what is that, like $3.10 per bait? That's actually a pretty good deal. And then the lipless crankbaits are typically $22.99 as well, but they're on sale for $8.70. So that's even less. That makes each bait like $2 and some change. That's pretty nuts, honestly. And then for the blade bait, which actually comes with 5, not 3, it's typically on sale. It's typically retailing for $17.99. It's on sale for $13.99. So 14 bucks for 5 baits. That's insane to think about. I think that means that each one is like what, $2.50 or something like that. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely worth it in my books. It's somewhere around there. I know I'm not exact on the math. I'm just kind of throwing numbers out there, but 14 bucks for 5 baits. So I mean, that's pretty much as good as it's gonna get. And I mean, they catch fish, as you guys saw. I had no problems throwing them out there, catching them on a straight retrieve, and then actually jigging it off the bottom to trigger some more strikes worked out as well. The same thing can be said about the lipless. I think this guy right here is a gem just because the size, the castability, the weight, the presentation, the color schemes, everything about these baits I'm a big fan of. The one thing I could say is like maybe they could change up the colors of the topwater prop baits on the bottom side of them, because that's what the fish sees. And then the swim baits, you know, they did have some nice colors in there, so I won't really say too much there. The one thing I will say about the swim bait is that you have to retrieve it at a slow speed, and it's like one single speed to get it to actually swim with the S-like motion. Other than that, kind of has a tendency to want to blow out, or if you reel it too slow, it won't actually swim. but that could just be due to the tongued lip there on the swim bait. I'm not exactly sure. They do have some without that potentially could perform better. I really don't know. But yeah, guys, big shout out to Handing for sending me these baits again. And if y'all want to be entered in the giveaway, just make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell to stay following along for more amazing videos just like this and some giveaways. Anyways, guys, y'all know how we're rocking. Keep it cool and happy fishing.